Oh, hey there. Jerking off all alone? Alright, so welcome to week 6 of PUDL. We're facing off against begins with a D, begins with a D, begins with a D. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm struggling. You know what? I'm just gonna let them know that I am searching. And we're searching. I'll be able to find their name in a second. I swear. I don't even care if it takes longer than the whatchamacallit, the preview, screen preview. I'm finding their name. I think it's DarcStar, but that's just at the top of my head. And Discord's blocked it for me right now. We found them. I know we did. I think it's DarcStar. I'm pretty sure it's DarcStar. Okay, we see Ninetales, Kyurem, Bramble. Cress, Harkonine, and Gliscor. So I am expecting setup on Kyurem, potentially probably DD, and I noticed that he has liked set up Gliscor as well. I think I'm expecting a Ninetales lead. Our Muck looks really good into this team. Yeah, I like Muck lead. We are a setup rest talk Uxie with a Keyberry, which I think can actually do a lot here. I was actually hoping to see the Earthworm because it could just set up pretty freely on the Earthworm, but I think we're looking really good with lead Muck. This was either going to be lead Muck or lead Volbeat. I also don't have anything loaded into my damage calc, which always come prepared. But good luck, have fun to my opponent. I'll send that to them now. I don't know if they sent it, but I'm going to... Okay, lead Gliscor. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to take my time turn 1, because I am saying good luck, have fun, and I'm going to be loading everything in. I think that they might feel comfortable trying to set up here. And if that's the case, my play is to go, I'm going to go right into Volbeat. I could knock off here, but that could also be on a protect, which is fine. I'm comfortable with the Volbeat play. We're max defense Volbeat. This could also be hazards. Nope, just DQ. Perfect. We'll be able to tank that. That did 45, looks like. EQ to my Volbeat, 45. That was a low roll for no attack investment, neutral natured. This is either a free U-turn. If it's a U-turn, I don't want a U-turn on a potential SD if it feels like that, it can freely do that. Bramble is going to switch into a Stoss, and I don't necessarily need my Terra just yet, especially because I basically resist everything this would want to go for. So I'm comfortable just going for a Stoss. That's perfect. I think my girlfriend just started coughing. She just started having a coughing fit. She's been having popcorn behind me. Shout out to her for just dealing with my bullshit. As I play this match, this is the first time we've seen each other in a week. I'm just gonna Encore it into protect, see what it wants to do. Yeah, it's just staying in. This is fine. Hold on a second. You good? You good? I know. You're okay though. Okay, she's fine. She's just dying a little bit. So this is, it's locked into protect right now. So I am very comfortable going into Garchomp. What would want to come in on my Volbeat right now? I mean, nothing, let's be real. I'm gonna go Garchomp. We shouldn't outspeed this, so it's just staying in and protecting. You're good though? Okay, good. Don't be sorry. Alright, and this is just free rocks. This is locked into protecting, so it's pretty free. Could be Bramble. That is Cress. Okay, that's fine. Free rocks. It probably has Ice Beam. If it came in like this. I think this is just a Volbeat again. This could also be Muck. I want to see what a Cress would do to my Volbeat. The answer is nothing with really anything. I mean, that's assuming Moonblast store power. Let's check Psychic. Psychic is doing about 30% at a max, so I'm more than comfortable going into Volbeat, because Volbeat can also just basically hard wall the Gliscor, so we can always come in safely on Gliscor. Right back into Volbeat on a Combine. Yep, perfectly fine. I'm not going to overpredict and assume they're going to switch out just because they know I have Encore. I'm just going to Encore it. I think, right? I mean, how much does like plus 1 Moonblast do to my Muck? Nothing. So I can just U-turn. I like the U-turn play. Yeah, okay, we caught it. Caught him on the switch, fearing the Encore. This is what Volbeat is amazing at. Just saying, hey, no, not allowed. That did a lot to the Bramble. I don't think it was supposed to do that much. 31 to 37. That's actually okay. I mean, it's just no. It's full offensive. I could proc my booster. I think this is just Goldango. We're no item Goldango to block Poltergeist from this, and Shadow Ball is very free. Goldango. I also want to see if Make It Rain should kill, and Make It Rain hits everything else in the back. So we can probably just pick up a kill with this. I'm gonna click it. We'll see what this is into. Is this Gliscor? It is Gliscor. Okay, let's see how much this does. That did a ton. That's about as much as it should have done to max HP variant. Okay, that's beautiful. I think I'm gonna go into Uxie now. No? No. Don't do that. I think this is just Uxie. I like Uxie. I like Uxie here. Because it keeps our Garchomp healthy for the Hisuian Arcanine. And potentially we get to see its last move. To see if it procs our Keyberry. And we can just kind of start going in with this. Gonna click Mystical Power, see what it wants to do. We outspeed it, so we get the +1. That was a crit. Uxie's not very strong. Not beautiful. Thank you. Did we not eat it? I thought we would eat the berry if it got knocked off. That's unfortunate. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I mean, we can just click Mystical Power again. Nothing wants to come in on it. That's fine. I mean, we're just gonna keep getting stronger. And the only thing that's really gonna revenge it, I mean, a couple things can, like, quote unquote revenge us. Now that we've lost our Keyberry, I don't see this as much of like a setup sweeper per se, but I definitely see it as like being very effective at coming in and maybe just like breaking some things down. Yep. Okay, so we've seen every move from this, I believe, right? No, we haven't seen that move, Sword Stance, but we outspeed this. And +2 knock isn't gonna do all that much to us anyway. I could also go into Volbeat right now. But I think we just stay in and click Mystical Power. Yeah, I mean, like, I think the Protect was obvious there, but I'm not against just clicking Mystical Power. So we're at 241. I actually think the Goldango probably outspeeds this as well. We're +2 Mystical Power. We should be doing 40 to 50 with this. Yeah, good amount of it. That was a crit. Oh, this thing's Spidef then. This thing's super Spidef. Knock off, this thing's gonna do that. Yep, not enough to us. Poison heal up. We should be able to catch or protect with this rest. Yep, okay, so we get back up to full. And now we have a +3 Uxie in on this, who can most likely live 2 knocks. I'm gonna check. We're no item. It's a little annoying that we didn't get the defense boost. I still genuinely thought we were going to. So we can just sleep talk. If we pull Mystical Power here, this thing dies. No, we pulled Rest. That's fair. This should be a knock, I'm assuming. Nope, just another SD. And this does not scare me. It doesn't outspeed my Goldango, which always comes in and revenges. And so does Val. Oh, now we just get a free hit off. And +4 never kills us. And Mystical Power into Mystical Power will always take this kill. Double rest. Uxie is very sleepy. From the last one we clicked, this doesn't kill. What are we? We're +3, right? Yeah, we're +3. We always outspeed. We wake up. Do we hit? We do. Beautiful. Does enough to wear one more. I'm confident we'll take the kill. +4. Knockoff, this should do about 60. Yep. We do 30 to 35 with the Draining Kiss. It's kind of just out of range of that. But I will just click another Mystical Power. It's just to protect. I mean, any of these turns I could have gone into Volbeat and just locked it into that, but I'm kind of cool just like doing exactly what I'm doing right now, because this one kills. It is not out of range. Let's just hit it. Beautiful. Okay, Uxie takes one. And Uxie's now at +5. So Uxie takes out Glasgow. Okay, cool. Alright, so this Uxie set is, I mean, it's doing something. We're pretty low on health, so I don't expect to be able to do a ton. I mean, this is the Ninetales. Does the Ninetales take us out? We're super Spidef. It doesn't. Moonblast from no special attack does 66 max. If it's max special attack, it does 85 max. We're at +5. I mean, obviously Veil can go up here, but what's in the back? I could use... I don't ever see myself using this past this point, but I also don't want to allow anything else to set up in front of this Uxie, even though I don't think anything can. If we get to +6, how much do we do to Cure him? Was Draining Kiss? Dragon Dance? Not a lot. Behind Veil, not a lot. So I'll just go hard into Muck here. So I don't want anything, I don't want the Cure to be able to set up on our Muck behind Veil. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, now that the Gliscor's down, there's not a lot here for the Muck. And I'm very comfortable clicking Brick Break. We're double rest again this week just because I felt like keeping Muck healthy in the face of the, whatchamacallit, the Ninetales was really important. Okay, cool. Oh, and rocks go into this. That's really nice. And we get the Brick Break on. Ah! Not gonna do very much, but it's more than fine. Do we get the poison? No poison. That's fine. I almost switched Poison Touch off of this for, it would have just been Gluttony. And that would have been specifically for, in the event of a lead Ninetales, I wanted to knock it off. Or I wanted to immediately click Brick Break and then click Knock Off into hopefully what would have been the Gliscor coming in right after. And this is Scale Shot, which is perfectly fine. It's probably loaded dice. But this is what Volbeat is here for. And guess what? We live! And Volbeat is not afraid of this, because we are Terra Fairy. We Terra Fairy Encore. It stays in, so it's going to be locked in, as long as it's not Mental Herb, but considering it got 5 hits, I'm leaning on the fact that it's loaded dice. And this is why we're Terra Fairy, obviously, was because of the Scary Cure. We lock it in the Scale Shot, and then we can restart. And we just roost up, so we can get out of range of anything incoming on a potential, say, Icicle Spear, if this wants to come back in. There's a switch out. I don't know what's going to come in, but we're pretty okay with everything. Harkonine. It's perfectly fine. Poison Stones went in. Banded will always obviously take out my Volbeat. Funny enough, if I'm at full, it's close to not, but this is what Garchomp is here for. Garchomp isn't afraid of this in any way, shape, or form. Close combat does 32 to 38%. So we'll get to see what it wants to lock into. Iron Head. Oh, that did 0. Iron Head. That did what? 56. That's not banded. It's not max special attack. I don't know what it is, honestly. Just gonna pop a spike. We got a spike up. There's not much that's boots on this team, so we're really comfortable going and just throwing hazards around. Okay. And I am not going to let this Cresselia set up in any way, shape, or form. I think Muck is actually the better play, because we do have Haze, and we can knock it off and make sure all damage is permanent. Could also just go Goldango. Goldango, I think, just boosts right through this. I like Volbeat. Just keep Volbeat doing its thing, stopping us from getting swept. Moonblast, that's fine. We eat that. Yep. Special attack drop, that's fine. And then here we're just gonna restock. Make sure we are perfectly healthy. Don't want to be at or below 50% because of the Curum. The Curum with 5 hits can do over 50%. And we can... Ow. My toe and ankle just cracked. So with it doing like 50% or more, we're really comfortable. And I'll just click U-turn here. We don't have speed. Oh, click Calm Mind. That was actually really... That was a bold play in the face of my Volbeat. But it's fine, honestly. Don't do all that much. Let's see if we can check its defenses here. Did about for... It has a good amount of defensive investment. Not a ton, but some. Just going amok. Let's see, how much... Yeah, Moonblast isn't doing really anything. Actually, really isn't doing anything to us. So I can knock first before going for a haze. So I don't mind it getting to +2. Yeah, there we go. That is fine. It's a little stally, but we get rid of its leftovers. I think eventually we'll get a poison. I'm gonna click, do I click knock until its hazes are gone? Or not hazes, until it doesn't click moonlight? Or do I haze? I'll click knock off one more time. I thought it was gonna moonlight there and then calm my next turn, but I mean it should moonlight next turn, so I'm not really worried. We should be. We'll catch it on a moonlight. We're just getting more potential poison touch chances. We'll haze. So actually, yep, that's a moonlight. We just haze that off. Just not gonna let this happen. Click knock off again. Once we get a poison touch, we're looking really good. Ah. There we go. Now we got it. So now we can go Volbeat. Do we go Volbeat? I mean, I can just keep clicking knock off here. I'm just gonna keep clicking knock off. It's not doing enough to me to where it scares me, especially like even if it's like with Ninetales. So this is a knock into something coming in. Is that what is that? Arcanine. Oh, I think this picks up the kill then, doesn't it? After rocks plus spike. Yes, it does. Muck picks off the Arcanine. Well, what do we knock off? Scarf. Cool. Arcanine's down. We knocked off Scarf. Is that the Curum? No, it's the Bramble. Bramble is Boots. We go into our Goldango. We're no item specifically for this. I may have mentioned that earlier, but it means it can't Poltergeist, and its only way to really hit me is with Shadow Sneak, which we should take really well. Yeah, we're no item. Exactly. And now we just Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball? I mean... Yeah, we just Shadow Ball. Nothing wants to come in and take a Shadow Ball. Yep, Poltergeist. Okay, cool. Goldango picks off the Bramble. Okay. Could have technically set up a nasty plot there, but I didn't want to get caught with my pants down with like maybe having to take 2 Shadow Sneaks. And I don't know how much I wanted to take those. We have a good amount of defensive investment. That's the fun part about Goldango is you can just really invest everywhere, and it's effective. Other than don't invest in tag, please don't. Okay, this is Ninetales, and what's left in the back, I think just can and or does lose to Goldango. I'm gonna let this thing do whatever it wants, and I'm gonna plot. Because we plot, and then we're doing the exact same amount of damage pre-boost to no veil versus boosted veil. So now we're just gonna be doing a lot of damage. And I'm just gonna click Shadow Ball, because there's no reason to do anything other than that, right? Ninetales, Veil, with Goldango. Shadow Ball, I mean, it's probably a roll to pick up this skill. Yeah, and that's not gonna do anything to us. Unless, I mean, it could freeze. I'm not gonna put a freeze past it. Yep, okay, Goldango picks up that kill. Sorry for that crit. The crit may have mattered in terms of picking up that kill right there. But I don't think it mattered in the scheme of that much. I mean, if our Goldango lives on like anywhere under like 30 total health, then I'll say that it mattered. Kiram. This is a Dragon Dance set. Let's say you have like Shadow Claw. I think it gets Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw doesn't. It does less than 50 to us, and we do 37 to 43. So we can just click Shadow Ball again. Oh, it doesn't. It is Shadow Claw. I called it. But we will take Kiram with a Shadow Ball. Kiram goes down, and then what's left is the Cresselia. So Goldango's gonna clean here. So that was... The plot was I think the plot was the right plan. Yeah, so we're just gonna click Shadow Ball. And we'll pick up our 6th one. Yeah, this is week 6. We're now gonna go 6-0 on the season, and we pick up 6-0 in our week 6 match to go 6-0. So good games to my opponent. I think like they brought basically every threatening set that they could have, which is why I prepped for those sets, because like setup Life Score, setup Cress, setup Kiram, those were all ridiculously scary, and thankfully just like we have Volbeat that was able to like handle it. But yeah, again, good game to my opponent, and I'll see you all again next week.